Hi everyone, so I'm back at Nordschleife. Now the reason I'm here is I'm back in an Ioniq 5N, but this one's completely stock. And although it's got 650 horsepower, it weighs over 2 tons and it is an absolute pain in the rear to drive on anywhere, especially a track like this when it's not had anything done to it. So what I've been asked by one of you amazing subscribers and viewers is, what is faster? Is it the Ioniq 5N or is it the Honda Civic FL5? So let's find out. Let's get straight into it. It's nearly 10:15 in the morning. I want to jump into it. I want to see what's fastest myself because, well, what a great question. And I'll give you the answer. So let's go. So here we go. We've got some great times on there already. You can see. So when it's tuned up and dialed in, it did a 6:55. So let's see what bog standard Ioniq can do. There we are. Let's go. Now what you can see is it does have an overtake button, but I am not going to use it, and the reason for that is because I won't be using one on the Civic, so why would I want to use that on this Ioniq? Come on, turn in, you big lump. I don't know what to expect from this. I mean, tuned up it's done just under 7 minutes. So I'd like to think this thing would be, you know, not too far behind. I'll tell you what, it's not liking the undulations in the road. So the little changes in track, it's struggling. Come on, you big beast! Whoa! It did not like that at all. Deary me, I've got my work cut out now for the next, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes. So as soon as I'm putting my foot down, the wheels just want to go straight. So it doesn't matter what direction you're facing, it just wants to go. And then over that bump then, that was very light then at the front. You wouldn't think, don't know why I'm down gearing because it's an auto. You wouldn't think this thing weighed so much with how light it goes at the front. All that power you can feel through the steering wheel is at the rear. So as I'm turning, it's trying to, I don't know, sort of throw you off track. It reminds me of the Alpha with the 458 engine swap. It just wants to just go off. It honestly doesn't care. I think a lot of these EVs need to be refined. I mean, personally, I have got one. But I think they just need to be refined where this can be, like, you know, more suitable for them to do without losing too much power and energy. Let's be honest, when you were a kid you had a scale electric. Everyone wanted a scale electric when I was a kid, so when I got mine I used to love it and all the different cars you could get, and now it's like you've got, you know, a real life version of it. The only downside is, instead of the controller starting to smell like a bit of burnt plastic every now and again, you just lose complete power, and it's a bit of a shame, really. Hopefully things improve in the future, but not too far away. I mean, I wonder if they'll put the hydrogen cars on Gran Turismo that they've started trying to make and implement. You know, I think that would be a bit of a different one, wouldn't it? I suppose as long as no one crashes into each other, it'd be fine. I'm definitely not sure what's going on here. This is putting up such a fight. Even when you get into the most basic of corners, it's such a big lump. So taking this corner now, I can feel the rear trying to step out. So you've got to let your foot off the power, straighten the car, power back on. Come on. What kind of time am I going to get? 4 minutes already. Come on. Now, if anyone else out there has got two cars that they want to see which is faster for them, that are pretty similar on par, just chuck it in the comments. Track, two cars, I'll find out for you. Oh, didn't like that. See where the road dipped then, that camber? As soon as that camber changes, this car's just like, it's like when you're trying to stick your dog out and it's raining. It's like, I'm not going outside. And this car's the same, I'm not turning. Come on. That augmented engine noise. Let's go. Hard on the brakes again. Come on, let's go, 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 go. Oh, big slide. And again. Come on. I'm trying to push, but not too much. I don't want to be crashing. Oh, well, it's not beating the one that's had a fair bit of work done to it then, because already we're at 620. Or is it going to be faster than the Civic? Is this going to be the time to beat? Because this one's gone first. Come on. The snap steering on this is just stupid. Oh my days. So we've crossed the line already in the car that's already been fully tuned. Come on, you're way behind. And you can see on the bottom right, I've got track menu, radar, weather radar, session best, and traction control. That's it. I don't have anything else. And it's a shame because I think if I could adjust the brake balance, probably get a quicker lap, definitely. The same if it was like any way to adjust the power. But you don't have that option either, even when you do tune it. Hard on the brakes, come on. That's not picked now to crash. So there you go, that's the Ioniq, completely stock, and that's the time we've set with that. So now let's get into the Civic and let's see what that can do. So here we go, Civic FL5 time. Here it is. So here we go, Civic time. So it's got 747 to beat. So can it do it? I'm about to find out. So let's get straight into this one again. No messing around. Let's get into a quick race. But hopefully this car's got better characteristics than that Ioniq, because that was awful to drive. It just wanted to put the power down regardless of what direction you're facing. Turning a corner, it was okay until you hit an undulating surface, then it just wanted to veer off. And this car's got nearly half the horsepower, and it is nearly a ton less in weight. So hopefully, you know, front engine, front wheel drive, this thing can show it up. But Let's find out. Who knows? There we go. Right, so already got a proper engine, so that's good. Nice to wear some revs for a change. Right, there we go. Bit of wheel spin then. That's the only thing with a front wheel drive car is not only is it giving you the power, but it's also got to do the steering as well. So again, completely different animal. We'll see what we can get out of it. Come on. So already, this thing just feels a lot nicer to drive. It's not feeling like it wants to just throw me off. I don't really think it feels underpowered either. Whereas the other car, I think the power to weight ratio is probably spot on for what it is. But you would think that it would have handled a bit better than it did. I mean, I'm hoping this one can make up for it in the corners. Because that electric vehicle obviously can put the power down far quicker, whereas this has got to go through the gears, hasn't it? Come on, let's get to the ragged edge. Come on, I really want to beat that stock Ioniq. There we go. Hard on the brakes. So much easier to drive. Easier to drive, easier to hit your apex in this. The other car was just, even though it had a bit more grunt, which openly admit to, it just wasn't as easy to drive as this. This thing's quite smooth, clean. It just seems like a lot more refined. That's the word I'm looking for, refined. Come on. So what? This car's actually really fun to drive. Look at that. That was so nice and smooth and easy and pain-free. You know what? I really enjoy this car. It's not doing too good on time, I don't think, looking at where I am. It's going to be close. I think I down geared one too many there. That's not going to help me, is it? But again, this is on sports hard tyres. You can also see this one's done just over 22 miles. So again, another new car, untouched. So yeah, quite fun with these two. This one's it's not really got the speed. I think that could be where that Ioniq gets it, because it's struggling. And then by the time you change gear, you've got it down gear again. Come on. hard on the brakes. Carousel. So much easier through there than this. Oh, what do you reckon? Just looking where I am now on that map. The time, 5 minutes. Oh, come on. Just after driving this for 5 minutes, I already wanted to win. Not a lot to say other than this. I mean, it's brilliant. It really is a brilliant car. I missed that apex though. It's more down to me trying to look at where I am at the minute. Looking at the time. That Ioniq's got this in the bag. So you make up for it in the corners like that. Oh, jeez, come on. Come on, 10, 10, 10. That's it. Well, there we go. Got 40 seconds to get from here to there, and already you can see it's not getting that power down. This is going to be close, isn't it? No, that's it. It's not even as fast on the straight. Such a joyous car to drive stock. Come on, come on! Oh, it's been beaten. No. So there you have it. Not the result I was expecting, but I've got your answer for you. So unfortunately the Ioniq beat the Civic Type R FL5 around the Nordschleife in a flying lap. You know, the only justification I can take from that is it's going to be down to the brake horsepower. I think if the Civic Type R had a bit more, you know, in between the corners, that acceleration in between the corners, I think it'd be better. But the Ioniq was just, it was a handful to drive. So this thing was great to drive. The Ioniq wasn't. The Ioniq had more power, and this thing it was just lacking. If it had that little bit more, just that little bit more, we'd be having a different discussion now. So there's your answer. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll leave that for you to decide what you want to do in. And like I said, if you've got two cars and a track and you want me to throw them around, see which is quickest, let me know. I mean, on par, I think those two were a fantastic choice. Today were brilliant, so thank you very much for that. But for now, you're going to have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.